There is nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you.
John? What is it, Holmes?
Who's the dead man on the altar?
Watson? Holmes, where are you? Holmes, are you all right? Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name. It was just a game of shadows.
Oh yeah, that's the title. Oh my god.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with? Something that's finally interesting. I hope we are close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
And let's see what's down here. Oh man, I could do this all day. This is great.
Who are these people?
These are the people that they kidnap. These are targets. Alright. Now let's get to the first order of business. Looking at this Cthulhu statue. Look, it's a Cthulhu. And examining this fresh corpse. It's quite fresh.
His abdomen is severely bloated. Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled.
Okay. For now, let's do that. United States of America.
Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood. An American passport. Amos Colby.
Amos Colby. Red hair with brown eyes. That's weird. Usually blonde, usually blue or green. That's odd.
At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
Northwood Agency in manner of discreet investigations. For you, we shall search the world. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. It's the Elder Wand.
I've never seen a pattern like this before.
It's a Cthulhu knife. Oh, there's something else we need to find here.
Old blood stains.
Alrighty. Plenty of things of interest here.
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set. This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier. Black Edelweiss Institute established 17-something.
Interesting. Edelweiss is an Austrian flower. That's why it's called Edelweiss. It literally like means white flower.
A small bloodstain, but not serious.
You could still sell it for quite a bit, this coffin. Interesting.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
You got kicked
The
out.
strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it. Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues. Miserable food, mass-produced.
Hmm. This is where our boys were being held.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed.
And I bet you our boys are dead. Doesn't mean they're unmoving, though.
Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people, at the very least.
Yeah, that seems more likely. Not exactly the cheeriest of places. Nothing down here. Oh. The needle prick is probably the knife and then used to draw. Interesting. No way out. I don't have the other notes yet. Oh, hey, look over there. Here's something. Lots of drawings.
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
I'm gonna say that. Any insight, Watson?
I told you that black cat was a bad omen. We shouldn't be here.
Anything else of interest? I'm not seeing anything, that's for sure. What about up here? Hmm? Here we are.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style.
Where exactly is the last one? Oh, the rope.
Fine rope work. Can't buy a finer blade.
I'm gonna say this. Oh, that one's wrong. Well, we need to go to the strangulation one then.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
A chest burster.
Cannot be.
What is it?
Eels?
My God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? just in case.
Alright.
It's hard to know how much to pack. I might bring a spare notebook just in case.
Alright. It's always raining in London, eh?
Before I leave, I should know where I'm going.
Yes, but how do I tell you where I know where I'm going? Oh, it's Mind Palace stuff. Doy. Doy, oh boyo. Who's the dead man on the altar? We already know who that is. Warehouse 12 happening, I think. Then we need the passport and the advertisement flyer. Oh. Okay, there it is. Man on the altar was a private detective from Boston. Mr. Colby may have been investigating the disappearances before getting caught and killed by the perpetrators. Where have the abducted been sent to? Edelweiss. Amos Colby. Cross inside rectangle, Switzerland. Oh, wow. Strange symbols, huh? The abductees are headed for the Black Edelweiss Institute. Established in the 1700s, it lies somewhere in Switzerland. I know where I'm going. Open your casebook and highlight what I need. Oh, I remember this from I'm gonna say medicine. Private. Okay. There. Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. 1789 by Professor Keller. The institute specializes in mental illness and addictions. It is currently headed by Professor Gygax. That's a D&D reference.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
Whispers in the dark.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Hatchet shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Hatchet was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with...
That's
I am
nice.
Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
I like that little interaction. Welcome to Switzerland. Another land of not Germanic German people.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Oh my god, the spider's trapped the fly. Oh no. But where is the spider? The Mountains of Madness. No, the Mountains of Madness are in Antarctica. But I do like the reference. Well, I think we will be leaving it here, guys. We'll join Dr. Watson on his adventures next time.